Do you ever sit there, scrolling on your phone, and just come across one of the most absurd videos you have ever seen? A video where it makes you stop for a second and you have a philosophical crisis about what the world has come to. The type of video that makes you want to delete your whole Instagram or TikTok. Well, this is what life is now in 2026. We get to watch people online acting out literal characters on our screen, and we get to think, why are they famous because of this? And why am I even watching this? It's one of those things we notice but don't really talk about it too much. We stumble upon so many videos on either YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram of people doing some of the most outlandish things for some views. But we wonder, why is anyone even watching this? And why did they decide to post this? I think growing up, we thought that the internet and social media was going to be normal, right? We thought that social media apps would be simple and they would be used to share your thoughts, share funny clips of a dog, or maybe post something you're proud of. It was something small which was supposed to be harmless and allow us to feel connected to one another. Maybe only your closest family or friends would see something that you posted, and that would be it. Even with the idea of content creators, it would be a place for people to post content that people thought maybe that was relatable and that other people could connect to. I think this idea was innocent in the start because it gave way for people to have shared communities online. But nope, that's not how it works today. The stuff that goes viral and causes millions of clicks online, it's not the normal, thoughtful, this took effort content. It's loud, it's weird, outrageous, and chaotic at times. It's stuff that makes us think, what the hell am I watching and what is happening right now? The stuff that's more weird, the stuff that's louder, the stuff that's messier, this is what gets rewarded online. Likes, views, comments, and brand deals all storm in as a reward for being obnoxious now. But thinking back, even before social media, this same formula was being used on cable TV. Take Jerry Springer, for example. This show literally found the weirdest people you could imagine and brought them on the show to entertain people in the audience and at home. I mean, just look at this clip we have.
So I have something to tell you. I made this for you. It says sorry. Sorry about what? I had sex with Harry. I had sex with your boyfriend. I'm sorry, Alyssa. I'm so sorry.
12 seconds later.
It's the girl version of Rowley and Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. They are fighting on television over something that should probably be talked about off camera and in private. But because their behavior is crazy, it really makes people think, and they want to stick around and watch and figure out what happens. But the thing about this show is that it would bring on the strangest trailer park trash type of people, and it brought out some of the worst behavior which everyone loved to see. People really feed off this type of entertainment. Even if the situations are fake, it caused people to stick around and watch. Jerry Springer was like a modern day Coliseum for people to act out and show how crazy people could really get. But this formula just didn't stick to cable TV. Instead, it jumped ship over to any social media platform that could garner attention. I mean, let's take a look at this guy that has been popping up on my Instagram feed lately and also my TikTok. He goes by Jonas, at least that's how I think it's pronounced on TikTok. And he goes by The Real Fight Is You versus You 999 on Instagram. And this dude is a whole character. He literally has in his bio that he is a marketing scientist, and honestly, he may not be wrong. This dude has millions of followers and tons of engagement on his posts. But how does he accomplish this? Well, he acts like a straight weirdo in public with literally no shame. I mean, what is he doing in public? None of this makes any sense to me. There's no rhyme or reason to it. But all of this guy's antics work, and he was able to create a big fan base through this stuff. And I'm not really hating on this dude, but rather just using him as an example of what the internet has unleashed. Because damn, I wish I could have his follower count at this point. Although this dude is a bit of a character and a little bit of a weirdo, because some of the stuff that he does is just not normal. But through all of this absurdity, he has been rewarded. With the invention of social media, it has allowed people like Jonas to harness the power of going viral for doing crazy out-of-pocket things. And this guy, he's not the only one that's doing this. There's tons of other accounts just like his that are probably doing the same thing. If not, it's probably even weirder than this. The internet and social media allows anyone to do whatever they want because there really is no one to stop them. There's no guardrails for any of this. In real life, this type of stuff is probably shamed and looked down upon for being just not appropriate for public space. But online, it gets praised and rewarded with likes and praises from other people finding this stuff funny or amusing. And it doesn't just stop there. If you get big enough, you begin to get brand deals and begin to make big money by acting a fool. There are other content creators out there that dive into the outlandish behavior or even borderline mentally unwell category. This category of people are known as prank creators on TikTok, on Instagram. These type of prank creators that do this stuff lack any sort of creativity, and they usually resort to some sort of shock value to get noticed. Without this shock value, these creators are basically just itching for views. And there also comes a point where something is just no longer funny, and these type of creators need to rely on content that will push the line further and further in order to create some sort of shock around their name.
So tired of these lame ass prank creators, because there was a guy who went to a Subway and he showed the workers a video of a man blowing his brains out as a prank. Because what happened was he ordered a sub, right? And then he was like, hey, you guys made this wrong. And he went to go show the workers, what was wrong with his sub. And when he opened his sub, his phone was in there and the video of that was playing. And he showed the workers the videos and he's kind of like laughing, joking about it. He's like, yeah, see, like you made the sub wrong, all this stuff. And it's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you twisted in your head? Like, what would possess you to make a video like that? Because for one, it's traumatizing to the workers, all right? Because they just saw a man blow his brains out, and yet you're laughing and thinking it's funny, like this is like a prank.
I mean, imagine trying to deal with your day job, minding your business, and you have to deal with these type of pranksters. Then a dude walks into your store attempting to prank you, and literally all the prank is that they are showing someone actually unaliving themselves to you. These guys literally have no content other than ruining people's days. The worst part of all this is that these pranks have no creativity, and to be honest, it's not even really a prank. These type of people really remind me of that kid back in your high school history class trying to show you an ISIS beheading before your third period even started.
You don't want to make a deal with the devil.
It's not funny content, and honestly, it's more concerning than it is funny. The worst part is that there's so many of these type of pranksters on social media, and all they have is the same content of just messing with people and not actually having a thoughtful prank that is meant to be funny. But why on earth do so many of these people pop up like this? I mean, if we look in the past, we have seen so many controversial people rise to fame for not caring and doing stuff for clicks and views. I mean, for example, let's just take a look at the Island Boys, Jack Doherty, Bad Baby. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But why do these type of people keep gaining success? Well, to be honest, that's just how the system works. The behavior we're seeing, it's a response to the incentives that these people receive. People are just doing what the algorithm rewards, and that's it. But the question to be asked, I think, is will this formula of acting crazy or obnoxious and being rewarded ever go away? And to be honest, I don't think so. As mentioned previously, this is a formula that has existed before social media and probably has existed going all the way back in time. I mean, just think about it. We've had everything from freak shows to court jesters to Jerry Springer and now social media. People have always loved a spectacle, and people have always wanted to be entertained through extreme means. I think it's just transformed to what we know today on social media. So let me know what you think about these type of people on social media and if it's causing a problem. Thanks for watching.